You know, this is going to be a bit more of an emotional video than I intended it to be. But as I was putting my babies to bed on the hard floor tonight of yet again another empty house that is no longer going to be mine, I was reminded that it wasn't long ago that I was doing this. The same thing, putting them to bed on a hard floor. After a long day of packing and coming to terms with God suddenly rerouting you again. And I'm going to be so real and so honest with you guys, just as I always have been. I will forever stand on transparency and vulnerability and being authentic in your anointing and doing what it is God has called you to do. And this right here, this is what God has called me to do. And I don't always understand it. I can't always wrap my head around why he chose me. There's nothing special about me. But I stand on the rock that is my God. And I know a lot of the times I'm coming on here and I'm encouraging you guys. And it's such an honor to do that. I will never take lightly how God has entrusted me to speak life into you. But this is for me. Because I need the encouragement right now. Being a mom and wanting that stability, that normalcy for your baby's sake and not having it, it does hurt my heart. And I'm gonna be real, sometimes I feel like a failure. And I don't always talk about that. But I love my babies so much, and they've been through so much with me and my husband. And I just want to tell you guys that obeying God, it's not always going to be something that you necessarily want to do. But if you just follow through, his plan is far better for us than we could ever imagine. And I felt led to just make this to encourage myself, because I remember how much my heart felt broken when I had another home ripped from me, and more from my kids. My heart hurts more for them than for me. But I remember after that happened, my husband and I set out on a journey of radical obedience to the Lord, and I witnessed firsthand God supernaturally take care of me in ways I never thought possible. And when something like this happens, let me tell you guys, as much as I want to run and give up and just lie down defeated, no. I do not give up easy. And although my heart hurts, I'm not giving up. And I still trust that God is doing something so wonderful beyond what I can imagine. And I must be on the cusp because yeah, there's so much going on, you guys. And I can't talk about all of it just yet. But if you're going through something similar, I want you to know, and I'm talking to myself as well, God is not done with you. He's not done with me. And if it doesn't look good, it's because He's not done yet. Don't you give up. Don't you give up when you're right there. You're so close to the finish line. You're so close. Don't you give up. Okay? Because we're going to make it. We're going to make it. I don't know how. I don't know when. I don't know what's going to happen. I know it doesn't look like it. But we're going to make it. And every time you step out in faith, God honors it. God honors it. This is not the end. No, it's not. It's just the beginning of something beautiful. And when God closes one door, He opens another. And nobody can stop God. I pray that today you can find rest. You can find rest in knowing that God has never failed you before, and He will not fail you now. He is the same God yesterday, today, and forever. And He gets the final say. A testimony is going to come soon. That's all this means. That's all this means. For you and for me. And we're going to make it. Okay. So you pick your head up. I love you.